First Timothy 2 verses 1 and 2 reads, First of all, then I urge that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgiving be made for all men, for kings, and all who are in high positions, that we may lead a quiet and peaceable life, godly and respectful in every way. Paul here lists three forms of prayer and one form of praise. First, he says there are supplications. This is a word which means the requests of people. These requests that come to us through phone calls, personally through WhatsApp groups, reflect actual situations of people who are going through times of heartache, struggle, pain, and pressures. These people who share their requests are attempting to share their needs with us that we can bear one another's burden and so fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6 verse 2. So when we read or listen to these requests and pray, God can oftentimes meet their needs. Then the second category mentioned in this verse is prayers. Prayers in the original language is a special word that is only used for requests which God alone can meet. The first kind of request applications are requests that we can get involved in. If you're praying for somebody who does not have enough food, the Spirit of God is very likely to say to you, what about all the food you have in your refrigerator? How about going and giving some over there? But all of us know that there are some requests that only God can meet. Somebody is broken, somebody is suffering from some terrible experiences he does not understand, and nobody can explain it to him. Only God can meet that need. That is the kind of request Paul is talking about. We are to bring those before the Lord and pray about them together. The third form of prayer is intercessions. Again, this is a word that other people in view. It means an intimate petition made by a friend to a king on behalf of someone else. This is a beautiful expression of corporate prayer as a church. Because we are children of the King, we can come to our Heavenly Father, and in the intimacy of that relationship, we can share with Him special needs and special problems that others have. Thus, we make petitions on their behalf. So the hymn puts it this way: Thou art coming to a king, great petitions with thee bring. For his love and power are such, none can even ask too much. What a beautiful hymn. Thou art coming to a king, great petitions with thee bring. For his love and power are such, none can ever ask too much. Next, with this, Paul then links a form of praise, that is thanksgiving. When we gather as Christians, we ought to give thanks to God. Usually, this is what we do when we sing hymns. Hymns are usually either prayers addressed to God or the expressions of praise, thanksgiving, and adoration voiced in the hearing of the people. In the 73rd Psalm, the psalm speaks of how he was having a difficult problem in his life for which he could not find the answer until he says, I went into the sanctuary. Psalm 73, verse 17. There he says he saw things in their proper perspective. So when we as Christian children of God come together, first thing to be concentrated is the recognition of God's presence and on prayer. So let's not forsake the assembling of ourselves together as a church. Hebrews 10:25. Be blessed.